Let me bring in Kaguchia on this. Kaguchia, how would you describe the events of yesterday?
Very unfortunate and unconstitutional. And clearly what is happening is ODM is trying to take advantage of the challenges that Kenyans have gone through. Because one of the questions we ask, are Kenyans having challenges? And the answer is yes. Do we have a high cost of living? The answer is yes. And that is a challenge. Did the Kenya Kwanza government cause this problem? Of course, the answer is no. Did Ruto cause this problem of high cost of living? The question is no. I mean, the answer is no. And so Kenyans are having a problem that they have come a long way with. And I dare say that it is darkest before dawn. And we are at the point where Kenya is almost crossing over from the challenges that it has faced over a period of time. And definitely that were caused by the same handshake brothers that are now taking advantage of the same challenges that Kenyans are going through. And I would really want to talk to Kenyans as we address this, that yes, it's important to understand that we have challenges that we have been facing as a country, and that the Kenya Kwanza government has come up with certain proposals on how to solve these problems. Some of them may be a little bit difficult, may not be as palatable, but we must also not allow people who are coming from a problem of denial, people who have bitterness about the same Kenyans who did not vote them in, now would like to destroy the country and destroy the lives of the same Kenyans because they want to revenge for not being elected. The situation we find ourselves is like someone who goes to a hospital, a children's hospital, and finds children queuing because they all have a flu, which apparently one of the people who are now approaching these children introduced. And the flu that the children are suffering from must be removed or must be finished by an injection that must be done on them. And when they are on the queue waiting for the doctor to do an injection, of course they are all crying because they are going to be injected. And then someone now comes shouting, don't allow the doctor to inject you. It is painful. It's painful to be injected. And what the children, of course, will do is to react and, of course, be in support of the person who is saving them from the injection. But that help them. If they are not injected, then the children will finally, of course, succumb to the flu. So we have ODM and Azimio Brigade, which is acting like that person shouting to children who are on a queue in hospital waiting for an injection. They are telling them, you're going to have a challenge with these injections. It's painful, and you must not allow the doctor to do the injection. And of course, sometimes Kenyans, feel like this is a person who is on their side because he's helping them not to go through the injection. But is that the solution? We as Kenyans must be very careful not to get into a trap of people who have trapped us for so long, and now they want to trap us more as they lie to us that they are seeking to deliver us or to help us, when they are the ones who actually put us into this flu. We have the challenges that we have been facing, but we also have the injection that we have to go through to be able to come out of these challenges. And of course, really, we understand that one of the things that we really must do is now to see also how we raise our own funds locally to be able to solve our problems. And now someone would like to ensure that we don't get out of the hole that we have been in. Now, why I see this as unconstitutional? Even though Article 37 of the Constitution allows picketing, demonstration, and presentation of petitions to public authorities, it doesn't in any way allow for the kind of violence that we are seeing. It doesn't allow for the kind of destruction of property that we have seen. The Article 24D of the same Constitution does give limitations of freedoms of expression and of course, the rights that we have as Kenyans. And it clearly states how the freedoms and rights can be limited. And the limitation is clear. where now you start going overboard.
Yeah.
Your enjoyment of your right, your enjoyment of your freedom must not infringe on my own enjoyment of my own freedoms and my own rights, because my rights and my freedoms are just as important as yours. Now, what we saw yesterday is some people trying to go overboard, taking advantage, of course, of a situation which we all agree is a challenge, which we have not caused, and now which we seek to remove people from. Now someone takes advantage of that, causes distraction, lies to Kenyans to make them get into trouble, especially the young people who are hired. And unfortunately, the same people who put them in that trouble are the same people now paying them peanuts so that they don't get out of it.
Okay. Osotsi, how would you describe the events of yesterday?